Guys, what's up? D Washington 607 here, back again with another video. And this time I'm going to show some of my favorite TV shows. I'm not going to make this really long, but I want to try to fit in as many as I can and let me know what you guys think. First off, one of my favorite TV shows here, Edie Falco, Nurse Jackie. This is season 5. I have all the seasons. For all of you who don't know, she plays like a registered nurse. She's married. She has kids, but she's also addicted to prescription drugs. She takes a lot of Oxycontin and stuff, and it kind of follows her journey through trying to get clean. Also, the problems she has with her family, and she has an affair with the pharmacist who supplies her with her drugs and stuff. But it's a fantastic show. I love Edie Falco in this. She is just a fantastic actress. It's on Showtime, so definitely should check out Nurse Jackie. It's really good. And this is probably the male version of Nurse Jackie. Of course, House. I have all the seasons of House, even though this is like the final. Is this the final one? Yeah, season 7. I think this was the final season. And I love Hugh Laurie in House. He was great. Very clever doctor, but didn't believe in following any rules, and he was addicted to Oxycontin because of his like and stuff. But now I think he does mostly his music and stuff. But definitely House MD was a great show, fantastic. Up next, Simon Baker, The Mentalist. I love this show. Of course, he used to be a con artist, and he's kind of reads people's minds and stuff, and helps the CBI, California Bureau of Investigation. And of course, now that they've settled the thing for Red Shaw, now he works with the FBI now instead of the CBI. But really love The Mentalist. Simon Baker, very good. Next one, my favorite, of course, Downton Abbey, TBS. One of my most favorite shows and stuff. I have all the seasons of Downton Abbey and stuff. I love this show. I'm sure everybody's heard of it, but it is a fantastic show. Very good. Up next, this is Kira Sedgwick in The Closer. This is the 7th and final season. I own all the seasons. She played what was it? Deputy Chief Brenda Lee Johnson. Stuff from Atlanta, Georgia. And Brenda was the kind of person, she was like the closer. Think of Mariano Rivera of police work. She would get people to confess and stuff, try to outsmart the criminals and stuff. And she did win an Emmy, I think, in 2007 for this role. And she was the kind of person she didn't follow rules and stuff. As long as she got her man, she sometimes went outside the parts of the law and stuff, but she always got the job done. This was a fantastic show. Now, just to make emphasis, you see this woman here, Mary McDonald, who played, I forgot what his name is, Captain Sharon Rader. She kind of investigated police shootings that involved the general public. So after this show went off, then, of course, they had to have the spin-off of Major Crimes. So you can see there are some new people there, but of course Mary McDonald then took over. It used to be Priority Homicide, then they changed it to Major Crime. So she kind of took over and stuff, and it's still a very good show. I love Major Crime. Okay, next I'm going to go to some of my top ones. This is CSI New York. I own all the seasons of this. The thing that I didn't understand is that CBS had canceled it to do something with a show called Vegas. They had Michael Chiklis and I think Dennis Quaid, and I think it had half a season, and then it bombed and stuff. So I don't know why CBS took it off. I love CSI New York. I like the thing with the science, catching the criminals with the science. So definitely CSI New York. Another one is Law and Order, Criminal Intent, with I can't remember their names and stuff. Or the Robert, I can't remember the name. What's his name? Vincent Garofalo, right? And who was this? I forgot their names. Oh, and Kevin Ebert. I have all their seasons and stuff. And the thing that I like about this show is that I love the the partnership between the Detective Gorin and Detective Imes. How Bobby has this kind of mindset. He has trouble with his own family, but he's very clever. How he can get inside people's minds and just read them and stuff. So definitely, I love that show. And of course, we couldn't do it without the original Law and Order. I have every single season of Law and Order and stuff. And this is the one that had Chris Noth, who later became on The Good Wife, which is another one of my shows. But this is definitely one of the best cop shows that were on television, Law and Order, of course. And we're going to go for a box set here, of course. Mary Louise Parker and Weeds. This is the complete collections, seasons 1 through 8 on Blu-ray. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this. And I have to be honest, until I bought this, I didn't hardly watch the show at all. I watched one season, Then I got this for like $50 and stuff, so I definitely had to have it, and it's hilarious. Reads, it's so good. Another one. This is Leverage. This has Timothy Hutton. What it is, they're like modern day Robin Hoods. They take from the rich, the powerful, and give it back to the poor people. Like poor people that's been screwed over by like the rich and stuff. So so Timothy Hutton is like the major, is like the guy who's in charge of it, the con man. Then you have this one who's the drifter. He's the IT guy, does all the tech stuff. You have the muscle. Then you have this one who's a burglar, and this go around taking people's cases and helping people that's been screwed over by the system. And of course we have Person of Interest. So what is this? The complete second season, third season coming out soon. And of course they have the things with Mr. Ross and Howard here, how they have the numbers and they help people. You have this machine and stuff, and they come up with numbers and they kind of help people out of trouble. The only thing that what's her name? I forgot her name. Yeah, Taraji B. Henson got killed last season, so she's no longer on the show. She's dead and stuff. Comedy-wise, I got to go with the Mindy Project and Mindy Kaling playing the OBGY that delivers the babies, but of course it's all about her personal life and the people that she works with and stuff. Mindy Kaling is hilarious. I love this show. It's fantastic. And gotta love that. Another one I like is White Collar on USA. There's another guy who played a con man, and then this guy who's head of the FBI kind of takes him out of prison and he works for them, but he has to have an anklet on his ankle. And the thing is that, can he be trusted, or can he go straight, or does he always go back and forth between helping the FBI and still being like a con man and an art thief, which is what he does. He steals a lot of art. And of course we have Elementary, Lucy Liu, Johnny Lee Miller, first season. I was a little nervous how they was going to pull this off, but I just love this show. I love the camaraderie between Sherlock Holmes and Watson. It was kind of interesting making Watson a woman in this thing. So Elementary, definitely. And this is an old one I used to love, The Equalizer. I used to love this show. Robert McCall, former, I think he was like a former some kind of government agent, and then he kind of helps people in New York City that are in trouble that need his help and stuff. I used to love this show. This is the first season. I'm sure it was on for more seasons. I don't know why they didn't release more seasons of it. They should have. Would have been great. Of course, Orphan Black, first season. Second season starts, I believe, in April. And of course, it's about this woman who takes over another woman's identity. She falls in this the thing I like that this woman plays about four. I think she plays about 4 or 5 different roles on the show, and she takes over the identity of a cop that has committed suicide. But then she finds out there's like all these kind of deadly conspiracies when she takes over this woman's takes over the cop's identity. It's just a fantastic show. So I think the new season starts in April and stuff. What else do we have here? Oh, one of my favorites that I brought. The Avengers, of course. And this is the original British TV cult classic, the complete Emma Peel set. I love this. I was so happy to find it. I wasn't even looking for this. I was going to order it, then I found it in Barnes & Noble. I was so ecstatic to get this. One of my favorites. I love the Avengers, especially Mrs. Peel. She was hot. She was definitely hot. Another British show I like. This is Inspector Lewis. Takes place in Oxford, and the Oxford people solve their crimes a little bit differently than they do in the States. Because sometimes the ones in here takes an hour, here it takes like an hour and a half, or sometimes 2 hours and stuff. But it's a fantastic show on PBS and stuff. Very good. I love it. I have the complete set of that. What else, you guys? Oh, another one of my favorite. I think this is the last one. Let me check. No, 2 more. Of course, we got Helen Mirren, Prime Suspect. This is the complete collection here. They also have it on Blu-ray. I just found that out recently. I have to pick that up. But this is the 7. I love this show. Helen Mirren, she was so good in this show. I'll probably watch the whole thing again because it was just so good. And of course, she's Jane Tennyson, greatest characters ever and stuff. Fantastic. You must have that. Everyone must have that. And this is probably the last one, guys. I'm going to show if I can lift it. One of my favorite shows. This is, if I can get it. This is Homicide, Life on the Street. This is the complete series. See it, and of course, took place in Baltimore. Stuff, and see who's that? I forgot which Baldwin brother that is. Kyle Sector, Andre Brower. Ned Beatty, and Melissa Leo was also in this too. She played a great cop. So it was from Baltimore. Richard Belzer was in there. Then he went to what is it, Special Victim Unit, which is also another one of my shows. But this was a fantastic show in its day. Very still good, cutting edge, one of the best cop shows ever, and stuff. It's really good. I missed that show. It was still on. It was such a great show. So guys, that's it. I'm tired. So really, let me know what you think about any of those shows and stuff. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.